Hi guys, I found some more books that I'd like to share with you, and these three are favorites that were beginning reader books that I read to the kids when they were little, and then they also learned to read from. This first one is A Fish Out of Water, and then we have Go Dog Go, and we have Sam and the Firefly. These were all written or illustrated by PD Eastman, so he was kind of a great author for kids. I'm going to start first with Go Dog Go. Dog. Big dog, little dog. Big dogs and little dogs. Black and white dogs. Hello. Hello. Do you like my hat? I do not like that hat. Goodbye. Goodbye. One little dog going in, three big dogs going out. A red dog on a blue tree, a blue dog on a red tree, a green dog on a yellow tree. Some big dogs and some little dogs going around in cars. A dog out of a car. See the dog out of the car. Two big dogs going up, one little dog going down. The green dog is up, the yellow dog is down. The blue dog is in, the red dog is out. You ever seen dogs in all those colors? Kind of funny. One dog up on a house, three dogs down in the water. A green dog over a tree, a yellow dog under a tree. Two dogs in a house on a boat in the water. A dog over the water, a dog under the water. Hello again. Hello. Do you like my hat? I do not like it. Goodbye again. Goodbye. The dogs are all going around and around and around. Go around again. They found a Ferris wheel. Do you like Ferris wheels at the fair? The sun is up, the sun is yellow. The yellow sun is over the house. It's hot out here in the sun. It's not hot here under the house. Now it's night. Three dogs at a party on a boat at night. See the crescent moon? Dogs at work. Work dogs work. Dogs at play. Play dogs play. Hello again. Hello. Do you like my hat? I do not like that hat. Goodbye again. Goodbye. He's rather critical of her hats, isn't he? They are some kind of weird ones. Dogs in cars again, going away fast. Let's find out where they're going. Look at those dogs go. Go, dogs, go. Stop, dogs, stop. The light is red now. They have to stop for the bird, don't they? Go, dogs, go. The light is green now. Two dogs at play up on top. Go down, dogs. Do not play up there. Go down. Now it is night. Night is not a time for play, it's a time for sleep. The dogs go to sleep. They will sleep all night. They're probably pretty tired after all that playing and working they've done. Now it is day. The sun is up. Now is the time for all dogs to get up. Get up. It is day. Time to get going. Go, dogs, go. Look at them go. Look at all that dogs in the bed. There they go. Look at those dogs go. Why are they going fast in those cars? What are they going to do? Where are those dogs going? Look where they're going. They're all going over to that big tree. Now the cars stop. Now all the dogs get out. And now look where those dogs are going. To the tree, to the tree. And you see the big tall ladder that goes up the tree. Up the tree, up the tree, up they go to the top of the tree. Why? Will they work there? Will they play there? What is up there on top of that tree? What do you think they're going to find? A dog party, a big dog party. Big dogs, little dogs, red dogs, blue dogs, yellow dogs, green dogs, black dogs, and white dogs are all at a dog party. What a dog party. They are having some party, aren't they? Hello again. And now do you like my hat? I do. What a hat. I like that party hat. That's the silliest one of all, isn't it? But he likes it. Goodbye. Goodbye. There they go, riding off into the sunset. Okay, the second book is A Fish Out of Water. This little fish, I said to Mr. Carp, I want him. I like him, and he likes me. I will call him Otto. So he's at the store buying himself a fish. Very well, said Mr. Carp. Now I'll tell you how to feed him. Then Mr. Carp told me, when you feed a fish, never feed him a lot, so much and no more. Never more than a spot, or something may happen and you never know what. So he's telling him exactly how to feed the fish. Then I took Otto home. I gave him some food. I didn't give him much, just a little spot. But this did not make Otto happy. He wanted more food. He had to have more. Poor Otto, he just had to have more. I knew what Mr. Carp had told me. Never feed him a lot, never more than a spot, or something may happen and you never know what. But I gave Otto all the food in the box. Wow, what do you think's going to happen to Otto? Then something did happen. My little Otto began to grow. I saw him grow. I saw him grow and grow. Soon he was too big for his little fish bowl. There was just one thing to do. I put Otto into the flower bowl. I'd call it a flower vase. There, Otto, I said, this will hold you. But no, the flower bowl did not hold him. Otto went right on growing. This was not funny at all. His tail was growing right out the top of the vase. There's where he put him in. There's where he's growing out the top. I grabbed the flower bowl. I ran with it. Otto, I said, I know just where to put you. Then you'll be all right. I put him in a big pot, but Otto was not all right. I saw him grow some more. Very soon he was too big for the pot. Putting him into the big pot. I put him in pot after pot. He was growing so fast. Poor Otto, my poor little fish. Oh, why did I feed him so much? Otto, I said, stop growing, please. But Otto could not stop growing. He was growing all the time. Very soon, I ran out of pots. Just going from one to another. Otto had to have water, but there was just one thing to do, so I did it. I grabbed him by the tail, and I ran with him up to the tub. The tub is big. It can hold lots of water. Look at him lugging Otto up the stairs. At last, there, Otto, I said. This tub holds my father. This tub holds my mother, so it will hold you. What do you think? Is that tub going to hold him? Where's everybody going to take a bath? But that tub did not hold him at all. He went right on growing. Oh, Otto, I said, what can I do now? Look, the whole bathroom is flooded. Otto has splashed all the water out on the floor. Then crash, the door went down. Crash, Otto went down. I went down too. Oh, what a ride. Down went the water into the cellar, and down went Otto too. I had to do something fast. I grabbed the phone. Those are different kinds of phones than what we have nowadays, aren't they? I called a policeman. Help, help, I said. I fed my fish too much. Mr. Carp told me not to, but I did. What, said the policeman? Mr. Carp told you not to, but you did? Too bad. I'll come at once. The policeman came. My fish went that way, I said. He is down in the cellar. Policeman's having to tiptoe through the water. He needs some wading boots. The policeman ran down with me. What a fish, he said. He's much too big to keep in the cellar. We'll have to get him out. I don't think that they're going to be able to catch him with that little net, though. We had to work and work to get Otto out. Poor Otto. Oh, why did I feed him too much? Mr. Carp told me something would happen, and it did. It did. Now we had Otto out of the cellar, but now Otto had no water at all. A fish has to have water, I said to the policeman. We must take him to water. Get help. Call for help on the radio. There's Otto. They're taking him out to the police car, but I'm not sure he's going to fit in there. The policeman called on the radio. He called for the fireman. Help, help, he said. A boy has fed a fish too much. A boy has fed a fish too much? Okay, we will come at once. So there's the policeman calling the fireman, and the fireman's on his way. The fireman came. They all helped to get Otto up. But where can we take him, I asked. Uptown? Downtown? They have him attached to their big ladder. To the pool, yelled the fireman. To the pool, I yelled, and please hurry. So here they go to the city pool. They did hurry. The fire truck with Otto came right up to the pool. The fireman yelled, everyone get out of the pool. This fish is going in. There goes Otto. He has kind of a surprised look on his face. Down into the pool went Otto. Into the pool with a big, big splash. Now I was happy. Now at last my Otto had water, lots of water. This big pool was just the thing. This big pool would hold him. What do you think? Is he going to outgrow the pool? But Otto went right on growing, and no one wanted Otto in the pool. They did not like Otto at all. You take that fish out of here, they yelled. because no one else could get in the pool when Otto was in there. What are they going to do now? There was just one thing to do, so I did it. I ran to the phone. I called Mr. Carp. Please, please help me, I said. I fed Otto too much. Oh dear, said Mr. Carp. So you fed him too much. I knew you would. I always say don't, but you boys always do. Yes, I will come. Then Mr. Carp came. He had a black box in his hand. He had a lot of other things too. What are you going to do, Mr. Carp? I asked him, but Mr. Carp said nothing. He just went right up to the pool. He took his black box with him and all the other things too. Splash! Mr. Carp jumped into the pool. See his fins? Splash! Now Otto went down too. All I could see was his tail. I could not see Mr. Carp at all. What was going on down there? What were they doing down there in the water? What do you think Mr. Carp is doing to Otto? Now I could see nothing. Not Otto, not Mr. Carp, nothing at all. Would I see my Otto again? Would I see Mr. Carp again? Mr. Carp, I yelled. What are you doing? Are you all right? Got the picture. There he is, looking for Mr. Carp and yelling at him. Then up jumped Mr. Carp. In his hand was a little fish bowl. In the bowl was my Otto. Mr. Carp had made him little again. Don't ask me how I did it, he said, but here is your fish. He has him back in his original fish bowl. And from now on, said Mr. Carp, please don't feed him too much, just so much and no more. Now that is what I always do. Now I feed Otto so much and no more, never more than a spot, or something may happen, and now I know what. He learned a lesson, didn't he? Okay, our last one is Sam and the Firefly. The moon was up when Sam came out. Now is time for fun, he said. Who, said Sam, who wants to play? But no one said a thing. So there you see, Sam is an owl. Then Sam looked about. The fox was asleep and the jay was asleep. The dog was asleep and the hog was asleep. The sheep was asleep and so was the cow. All the animals were sleeping. Then Sam went down to the lake, but no one was there. All he could see was the moon and the shine of the moon on the water. It takes two to have fun. Who, said Sam, who wants to play? But no one said a thing. There he is down by the lake in the moonlight. Then Sam saw a light. He saw the light hop. He saw the light jump. It went here, it went there. It went on, it went off. But no one said a thing. Let's see what the light was. Then the light hit Sam on top of his head. The light said, boo. Who made that boo? Asked Sam. Who are you? I am a firefly. My name is Gus. And I think I have a trick I can do with my light. Look, I can put it on and keep it on like this. Then Sam saw something new. The firefly made lines with his light. Now, we used to call fireflies lightning bugs when I was a kid. Have you ever seen a firefly or a lightning bug? Say, said Sam, what a trick. This is new. Oh, the tricks we can do with a trick like that. Let me show you. Now put on your light and keep it on. Then you do what I do, he said to Gus. So there's Sam and Gus with his light on. Then Sam went up and Gus went after him. Then Sam went down And down went the Firefly, too. Where Sam went, Gus went. Then Sam stopped and Gus stopped too. Now just look there, said Sam. See what I did? He wrote Gus and Sam, didn't he? Why, we made words, big words, said Gus the Firefly. Say, I like this game. I want to do it again. This word trick is fun. Come on, make more words. So away the two went, Gus after Sam. They made lots of new words. They made fish, they made wish, they made house and a mouse, then fox, dog, cat, yes, no, kangaroo, and thermometer. Gus and Sam made lots more words. Then Sam looked about. He was all alone. Where was Gus? Then Sam looked down. He saw some cars, and there was the Firefly down by the cars. Come back here, called Sam. What are you up to? There's Sam. There's Gus. All the cars he's going down to. What was Gus up to? Gus made some words. He made go fast and slow. He made go right and go left. And did those cars go? They went bash, they went smash. Gus did words that made the cars crash. Oh, what a mess those cars were in. Dear me, said Sam, this will not do. He should not do this. Gus did a bad trick with those words. He was using his talents for a bad thing, wasn't he? Now see here, Gus. But Gus would not see. He would not hear. Yeah, wow, I like to make words, lots of words, he said. I like this game. Let me be, you old goose, you. And away he went. So Gus was not listening to Sam. Stop, Gus, stop. Come back, called Sam. That was a bad trick. Come back here now. Bad tricks are not fun. Oh, go on home, said the Firefly. You old goose, you old hen. What do you know about fun? Goodbye. And away Gus went. Not being very nice to his friend, is he? Now Gus did more tricks. He did word tricks on some airplanes. He made them go up. He made them go down. He made them go this way. He made them go that way. Now what a mess the airplanes were in. No, Gus, no, said Sam. But Gus did not want to stop. Not yet. This was fun. Look what a mess he has those airplanes in. Then Sam saw Gus do another bad trick. It made the Firefly laugh and laugh. It was funny to see them go in free to the movie show. Stop your tricks, called Sam. No more words. Stop, Gus, stop. Now stop. See, he wrote that they could come in free at the movies. But Gus the Firefly did not stop. I have one more trick, he said. A little trick. Look, Sam, look. A one-word trick. So what do you think he's going to do here? Let's see what he's up to. Then Gus did his little trick, his one-word trick. He did a bad trick. He did it to the hot dog man. He made the word cold near the top of the stand. The man looked up. They saw what Gus did. We want our hot dogs hot, not cold. Goodbye, they said. So you see all the men leaving the hot dog stand because he's written cold. Gus did not see the hot dog man, the man with the net and the jar. Look out, called Sam. Look out, Gus. The hot dog man is mad. I'll get that Firefly, said the hot dog man. I will take him away from here. He will not play another trick on me. Then something hit Gus. He was in a net. Another story with a net. Gus the Firefly was in a jar. Let me out. Gus hit the walls of the jar. He hopped about, he jumped up and down, but it did no good. There was no way for him to get out. Then Gus, in the jar, was in a car. The car went away fast. Where would it take him? Would he do more tricks? Would he make more words? Would he have fun again with his light? Would Gus get out of the jar? Where do you think they're taking him? Gus did not know it, but Sam was there too. He was nearby in the back of the car. "Oh, what can I do?" said Sam. "I have to get Gus out of that jar, but how? How can I get him out?" Sam was sad, trying to come up with a plan. He's doing a little problem solving. And Gus was sad too. "I should have stopped when Sam said no. I was bad. I just had to have fun," said Gus. "I wish Sam were here to get me out." The car went on, and then it stopped with a bump. There he is, looking all woebegone in the jar. It stopped on some tracks. The car would not go. The hot dog man got out. Then he looked down the tracks. What did he see? He saw a train. Sam saw it too. What would he do? There was just one way to stop that train. So there you see, the truck is stopped on the tracks and the train is barreling forward. Sam went to the car. He took the jar with Gus. Then, you see, he's picked up the jar. He let the jar fall, crash, and Gus was out. "You can save the car, Gus. You can stop the train. You know what to do. Do it," said Sam. So there he has freed Gus. And let's see what he does. "Stop, stop, stop, stop." And the Firefly did it. He made the word stop over and over. He did it fast. He did it big. He did it a lot. He made lots of big stops. "Yeah, wow, Gus," called Sam. "At last you did a good trick. Look, it says stop. Look down there. A car on the track stopped the train," said the engineers. The train did stop, and just in time. "What a trick," they all said. "A good, good trick. Hooray for the Firefly." He stopped the train, but Sam and Gus did not hear. They had gone away. There they are, flying off into the night. Sam looked up at Gus as the sun came up. "Now the morning light is here, and no one can see your tricks. It's time we went home to bed," said Sam. So Sam went back to his home in the tree, and Gus went back to the lake. They've had some adventures during the night, haven't they? But night after night, when the moon comes up, Gus the Firefly comes back to play, and look what he's written. "Get up, Sam. Ready to go." Thank you guys for joining me again while I read you 3 of my favorite books. I hope to see you later. Y'all have a good day. Bye.